When a narcissist thinks you're out of their life, they act like this. Hello again, everyone. We've got a new video up. Let's take a look at the process narcissists goes through before they finally give up on you in this video. Because they are insecure and dependent on others for safety, narcissists cycle through idealizing, devaluing, discarding, and hoovering, all the while secretly envying individuals who don't experience the same feelings of insecurity. Even if you are a close friend or in a committed relationship with a narcissist, they may abandon you. The vicious cycle of treating people as less valuable than they are and taking from them while continuing to pursue others persists here. Children are like a phantom that you can never quite get rid of. They may begin to hold their partner's children to lower standards than they do themselves if they have just started dating. Determine the narcissist's goal in employing the discard before attempting to cope with it. Both soft discard and hard discard were still available for the narcissist to use. The other person isn't quite over you, but they need space to decide if you're the proper person for them at this time, and so they're soft discarding you. They may request separation or time apart from the couple in order to focus on personal development or to simply recharge their batteries. Whatever the reason, a narcissist will go to great lengths to maintain your company, whether it's to satisfy their own narcissistic wants or to buy themselves some emotional space. So they avoid fights by any means necessary, maintaining politeness even as tensions rise. They maintain contact with you while carrying on normally. If the newfound excitement fizzles out, though, they have you on standby. However, the hard discard appears to be the standard these days and could be an extremely hasty and severe exit strategy. They either behave intolerably or vanish altogether. Unprepared individuals may miss some upcoming events. Relationships with narcissists are doomed even if their moodiness or overall misery is all a non-narcissist notice. Sadly, there are still others who dismiss it as a minor issue that will hopefully disappear soon. The narcissist is obviously concealing something. This is a simple truth, period. When a narcissist decides to abandon you, they always follow a specific pattern of behavior. When a narcissist has acquired a new supply, they may be eager to get rid of the old one. It's clear to the narcissist that you're not like the latest supply, but eventually, they too will grow weary of them. It's important to remember that the narcissist's end purpose is your destruction. They will inflict as much pain as they can on you before releasing you. You should make up your mind before they leave, either that you will forget about them or that you will hold this against them. Narcissists will do a few things before throwing you under the bus that will make you rethink your decisions, take responsibility, and even wish they would take you back. Narcissists have a clear vision of how they want their lives to unfold, and they stick to it religiously. Many of the behaviors I will describe are characteristic of a narcissist at any time in a relationship, but they will be more prevalent when it is time to break up because the narcissist doesn't want you to doubt that they are the problem and not you. As a result, the pushback was inevitable. One should expect to hear a lot of negative responses. Someone somewhere will find fault with you. They will use any pretext to tear you down, hurt you, and criticize you. The second is that they will begin stealing to satisfy even their most fundamental desires and requirements. If you ask a narcissist where something is that they don't have, they will behave as if they have no idea what you're talking about. In addition to avoiding you, the narcissist may try to escape from you or take from you financially. Narcissists will stoop to any level to safeguard their own interests. Third, a narcissist is more inclined to whine and display other outward manifestations of discontent. Everything you say or do will be criticized. Issues in the partnership that weren't present before will become apparent to them. When a narcissist becomes angry, they will say and seem as horrible as they possibly can. Narcissists will blame you for the breakup in an effort to gain power and control over you. They also spread rumors about you to people in your inner circle in an effort to shift responsibility for their actions onto you. It was inevitable, yet it gained momentum in the final moments before being thrown out. Lying about you is a surefire way to make your enemies' hate for you known. Fourth, the the narcissist may withdraw and become gloomier in your presence. The narcissist has finally had enough of you. You're not worth my time if you have nothing to contribute. It's entirely up to them if they choose to treat you poorly or not at all. A narcissist's final days or weeks with you will be the most trying of your life. Their objective is to end the relationship with you, but make it sound like you are at fault. If you're feeling down, they want you to feel bad about yourself and ashamed that they left. In order to achieve this, they will try to convince you that you are unlovable and don't belong. Narcissists benefit only themselves from their behavior. The narcissist deserves another opportunity if they want to return, because everything they did to drive the other person crazy was done with the intention of convincing them that they were correct and hence capable of loving the narcissist again. Narcissists see life like a game, and they take advantage of every opportunity to manipulate our responses. Narcissists put themselves and their needs before everyone else. They don't care about what happened to you when they're done with you. All the problems you're having are by design. They're counting on you to make a profit for them. The last thing you should do is to pin them down. Narcissists are all the same in their sickest ways. They only want to be wanted and desired by you, even if they've wounded you so much. Narcissists frequently abandon their loved ones without giving them any advance notice, which can be devastating to those left behind. Nonetheless, it's possible that the narcissist's departure will prove beneficial in the long run. Knowing the enemy makes it clear that you're better off without them. Focus on restoring your mental and emotional equilibrium and strengthening your defenses instead of worrying about being taken advantage of. The most blatant evidence that a narcissist has given up on you is when they depart. Exactly why narcissists cut off communication with you out of the blue is a mystery. Narcissists who ghost you are engaging in a game of push and pull to achieve what they want from you. The narcissist will typically have a replacement ready or be seeking for one, so ghosting is standard practice. They have little capacity for or interest in considering the perspectives of others. Narcissists are always seeking to maximize their current benefits from you. They will let you know in subtle ways that they still need you if you have been providing them with attention, shelter, financial support, or even food. A new supply will be introduced to you and praised for being superior to you in terms of service to the narcissist. I always wish that whatever I share will be of some use to someone. Please share your thoughts and experiences with us in the comment section below. Please forward this video around and give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I pray that you found some value in this video. God bless you abundantly this week.
What narcissists will always do when you're not around. I'd like to say hello to everyone who has stopped by. You are the reason I have a YouTube channel. Thank you a lot. I'd also like to suggest that you subscribe to this channel and turn on the bell so that you don't miss any of the new videos that are uploaded. Let's get this thing going. Why do narcissists lie to and take advantage of other people? Narcissists like to keep secrets because it makes them feel powerful and in charge of their surroundings. But if we're talking about secrets, there's one that stands out from the rest because it affects everyone directly. One thing is clear. Narcissists always need narcissistic supplies for this reason. So there's one thing that makes them even more excited, and they'd be very excited to try at least once, twice, or who knows how many times. But what is that? You might have been right, though. Narcissists have the best-kept secrets in dating because they lie or cheat on their partners. This gives them a false sense of power, especially if they are never found out. Before we get into the details, here are a few reasons why narcissists cheat on their partners, even when they have everything they could want. This is because, even if everything else is perfect, narcissists get bored if they have nothing to do. After all, there can't be any fighting if there isn't anything to fight about. It's important to know how they act when they're cheating, how they react when they're caught, and who they're most likely to have an affair with. Remember that having sex with someone outside of a committed relationship is physically and emotionally betraying your partner or spouse. I also think that all narcissists cheat on their partners at some point, whether it's emotionally or physically. So let's look at what's going on here more closely. First of all, narcissists don't care about how other people feel which is why they cheat. Once you leave their company, they'll act like you don't exist. Narcissists find it easy to forget about you, use you, and then throw you away when you're no longer useful. They won't have any trouble taking you for a ride as if they've never met you. Not to mention that narcissists tend to be dishonest. So this is not really a surprise. When it comes to cheating, narcissists' desire to get what they want is a big reason why. So even if things between you and them seem to be going well, they'll still be looking for a way to get something extra from someone else that you can't give them. They think they have a right to everything they can get, no matter how much they already have. Another reason is that they are just tired of being friendly with you. They can't listen when the water is calm, and they can't stay in one mood for too long. Basically, they are torn on the inside. And because your relationship with them no longer has any problems to solve, they soon get bored. They get tired of seeing the same person over and over again. Narcissists should look for and get new sources of supply to keep themselves busy and add to their supply bank at the same time. In this way, the narcissist might surprise you with their choice of a source. Most of the time, the narcissist doesn't have anyone better in mind than you. You might find that their relationship isn't any better than yours in terms of traits, outlooks, or even attitudes. You might wonder why they would cheat on you with this person when their relationship with you is better. Why do they have to bring down their standards? But what matters is not you or their relationship right now. What matters is the narcissist, not you or their relationship. So, no matter what you think, you won't be able to understand everything. The second reason is that narcissists always think about what they don't have. They want more and more of everything because they are so jealous. Even a person they used to have as a partner will be treated as if it were still theirs. Because of this, narcissists often have extramarital affairs with the people they were married to before. Narcissists will not only lie to their current partners to get back with an ex, but they will also leave them if they have to. Narcissistic people will even try to get what they think is rightfully theirs from people who are already married or in committed relationships. The fact that a narcissist says they are just hanging out with the boys or girls doesn't mean they aren't trying to get attention from the other sex, so you shouldn't believe them. A narcissist's reasons are always hard to figure out. Watch how much narcissists change when they cheat on a relationship or even just think about it. You may notice that they try harder to look good or pay more attention to how they look than they normally would. They will also try to break up with you so they can sleep with someone else, which happens a lot. Then, to get your trust back, they'll say they're sorry for everything and promise they'll never hurt you again. They do this so that if they are ever caught, they will have a good reason for what they did. In reality, this happens all the time. So they could take advantage of a situation where someone was being unfaithful, knowing that they could explain their actions. The goal was to make the best of something bad. This brings me to my third point. When confronted, the narcissist will probably try to explain away their actions. For narcissists, what they did was not bad, and who they really are two different things. Narcissists will try to change or leave out part of the truth so they can explain why they act the way they do. Instead of calling it cheating, they call it an entanglement or something that happened because you were making their life hard. They made this choice so they wouldn't have to say they cheated or had sex with someone else. They get angry when you call them out as liars and cheats because they don't want to be seen as such. Instead of facing the consequences of their bad decisions, they would rather trick us into accepting or putting up with them. Blaming us is a common move. Because they cheat and then blame it on you, this is the worst thing that can happen to your sense of self-worth. They'll say you don't care enough about them or aren't interested enough in them. Remember that narcissists' reasons for cheating on their partner rarely have anything to do with how their relationship is going. These people are always looking for new sources of supply because they are greedy and don't like to be bored. So it's never your fault or proof that you're not good enough in the relationship. I'm curious as to what you think about all of this. Let us know what you think in the comment section below. I hope you found this information useful. Please consider subscribing and turning on the bell symbol to ensure you don't miss any future videos that are added to this channel. Thank you for your kind attention. Narcissists will think twice to manipulate you if they know you have this. We hope you enjoy this new episode as much as the last one. Everyone who has just arrived today has my warmest greeting. My channel wouldn't be possible without your support. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. To make sure you don't miss any future uploads, please make sure the bell is turned on. I appreciate it a lot. Narcissists are extremely harmful because they treat others as nothing more than a means to an end, serving only to further their own ends. To them, we are but a speck on the screen. In the eyes of a narcissist, other people are nothing more than objects to be used. If a person doesn't see you for who you truly are, with all your thoughts and aspirations, it's impossible for them to truly appreciate you. Having someone in their inner circle they can't influence causes them discomfort and unease. Narcissists have a hard time coping with the traits that make these people so challenging for them. Narcissists will go to great lengths to avoid this individual because they hate them so much. If a narcissist is denied access to what or who they want, they will explode with wrath. For a narcissist, failure is a harsh reminder that they do not rule over everyone and everything. They have to be ready for this at all times because it might happen any place. A narcissist can only be driven completely nuts by the kind of person who represents everything they loathe. First, I'd like to express my gratitude to everyone who has watched this movie so far. Please accept my sincere gratitude for visiting this channel, and please accept my warmest welcome. I appreciate it a lot. Thus, the following actions are extremely irritating to narcissists. If you exhibit even half of these behaviors, the narcissist will quickly lose interest in you. A key requirement of the position is the ability to keep cool under pressure and remain level-headed in all circumstances. First, honest, self-respecting people who refuse to compromise their values. Even the most conceited of narcissists have a hard time tolerating people who are respectful of their space and who cherish the limits they set for themselves. People who resent having their every step predetermined should never be underestimated by narcissists. If narcissists try to force their dominance over these people, they will be met with a resounding no. For narcissists, for example, these people's refusal to bow to their authority is a source of resentment. The narcissist will react angrily if you try to downplay the importance they have in your life or the importance of your time to them. They will become unreasonable after seeing this. You can be sure they'll stop at nothing to destroy your good name and make your life miserable. Those who don't back down easily, the unflinching people. They have no respect for this person and will do anything they want. They aren't afraid to push back against the narcissist and reveal their true intentions. The narcissist's lies and manipulations can no longer be excused. Narcissists have a hard time getting along with these kinds of people since they can't relax in their company. Narcissists are easily annoyed and anxious, and even contemplating this would make them tense up. The people who simply dislike the narcissist because of his or her conceited nature. The narcissist's antics and manipulations have no effect on this person. These individuals did not buy into the narcissist's grandiose claims about how great they were. It took some thought and deliberation before the narcissist was acknowledged or complimented. This type of person often requires evidence before they trust a new friend or partner. They aren't in a hurry to expand their circle of friends or acquaintances. Gaining someone's trust takes more than just a nice demeanor and an immaculate appearance. Even though narcissists frequently exaggerate their accomplishments and brag about themselves, these people have a way of making narcissists feel like complete failures. Narcissists can also diminish their victims' sense of self-worth by convincing them that they are unimportant. These individuals, however, are perfectly capable of interacting with narcissists. However, being among such people can make a narcissist feel small and insignificant. Narcissists fear their worthlessness will be exposed in the presence of such individuals. Benefit number 2 is that they are forthright and realize the narcissist is a toxic person. If the narcissist doesn't invite them to their party, they'll be invited to none of theirs. Unless absolutely necessary, they avoid spending more time than is strictly necessary with the narcissist. Narcissists are more likely to be ignored or gray-rocked by others who aren't interested in them. Narcissists will, of course, explode in rage if this occurs. 5. Someone with greater resources, more renown, or more power than the narcissist. Narcissists are prone to envy those who have achieved success or who possess resources that the narcissist lacks. The narcissist, in contrast to you, is not married. The narcissist may also lack access to the same financial resources as their victim. Perhaps other people can go places, but the narcissist simply cannot. They worry about others having advantages they don't. The very idea is enough to send a narcissist over the edge. Narcissists who just care about themselves are resentful of anyone who succeeds more than they have. 6th on the list. Someone who isn't afraid to put themselves out there. The free-thinking don't care what other people think of their hobbies and interests. We're talking about a serious fault in one's character. They have zero interest in how they come across to others. Having a good time while still achieving their goals is the only thing that matters to them. Individuals who are afflicted with narcissistic envy tend to avoid contact with individuals who are not narcissistic. The majority of free spirits are optimistic and chill. On the flip side, narcissists have a low tolerance for those who are always smiling. Narcissists can't stand it when other people are happy. When a narcissist realizes they'll never be like everyone else, they spiral into madness. When confronted with a louder or longer speaker, narcissists often feel their supremacy challenged. One who is also humble enough to admit fault and forthright enough to express convictions about right and wrong. They infuriate narcissists because they are so focused on themselves. Narcissists are the type of people that are always talking about themselves and their achievements. Complaining, slandering, and making stuff up are just a few of their more recognizable characteristics. Narcissists tell a lot of tall tales and embellish their stories. The narcissist's greatest fear is that these people would be able to effortlessly draw attention to themselves and convince others to follow them. At its core is the idea of genuineness. Underlying refers to the relationship between the aforementioned factors. Having authentic character involves being forthright in every aspect of your existence. You can trust the people working here to be forthright and fair while conducting business. They will do whatever it takes to satisfy you as a client. Narcissists are under the impression that everyone and everything around them is dishonest. A narcissist may falsely believe that they are not alone in using this questionable strategy. They didn't see a problem with it, they stated. This leads the narcissist to view the world in a way that has little to do with actual people. Each and every one of them is telling the truth. If a narcissist feels threatened by a genuine person, they will withdraw inside themselves. This person has researched the narcissist extensively, giving them insight into the personality type. Given their position, this person is in a prime position to identify the narcissist. They know they can't get away with anything when dealing with this guy. Narcissists typically make up elaborate schemes to get away from or otherwise avoid people who meet these descriptions. Honest people like hearing the truth, but narcissists hate it. Not only do they handle themselves with dignity, but everyone they come into contact with does as well. As soon as the truth was revealed, the narcissist would run away. The narcissist fears these people because they exemplify everything that the narcissist despises. These sincere individuals are the key to stopping the narcissist's destructive behavior. Narcissists sow seeds of doubt and distrust in their targets because they are powerless to do otherwise and either want the target to come around to their way of thinking or find someone else who shares their beliefs. Instead of just getting rid of these people, see if you can't bring them on board with your cause. Keep in mind that narcissists hate anyone who makes them feel weak. Many of the characteristics I've described today are shared by the types of people who are a narcissist's greatest nightmares. The narcissist's unrelenting honesty and clear bounds are exactly why these people are able to triumph over them. They respond confidently and without fear when approached by the narcissist. We have no cause for alarm. Everything is in order. People with this perspective tend to have a brighter disposition. Their demeanor betrays a fair dose of amazement and admiration for the natural environment. It's possible to recognize potentially harmful people and stay away from them, no matter how crucial the situation. Narcissists have no control over situations like these. It seems that today's discussions are now complete. Please use the space below for questions or feedback. To those of you who have made it this far, I sincerely thank you. Subscribe to our channel. We value your attention to this. Thanks.